Welcome back. As all your kids prepare to go back to school, there are ways to prepare for all of the extra activities and money that go along with it. Even if you've got older kids heading into college, something we've been focusing on here this month. And on this Money Monday, we're joined by Tony Rasmussen, Senior VP of Payment and Business Services with Mountain America Credit Union. All right, Tony, we're talking about the kids. They're past a couple of the folders and the younger kids things, the coloring books and whatnot. But for college kids, it's a lot about stuff that happens outside of the classroom when you're talking about different sorts of activities, sort of making the college experience. How do you pay for those? Say you're on a budget, you don't want to break the bank. How do you work on some of those ideas?
One of the best things to consider for college-age students is to get a part-time job. So part-time jobs can do a number of things for students. First of all, it can help pay for living expenses. In addition, it can also help us budget time and money. Also, if you look for a part-time job, look for on-campus or close-to-campus jobs. Those can be more used to accommodating student schedules and maybe even a more convenient location. Finally, a part-time job can give you networking opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. So a coworker, a supervisor, or maybe even a customer might introduce you to your next great opportunity.
Yeah, it can certainly teach you a lot of things outside the classroom. We touched last week about ways to save money once you're actually in school, once you're away from mom and dad, maybe renting textbooks or buying used textbooks, things like that. What are a couple other ways to stretch the dollar?
So first of all, look into testing out of classes. Doing so might allow you to earn college credit or satisfy class requirements less expensively than paying tuition. You might also consider staying on your family insurance plan. Most young adults can stay on a plan until they're 26,
right,
which could save money. Also, think about not splurging on housing. It's okay to delay the gratification of living in a super nice place while you're studying. So consider getting a roommate or even living with family.
I love that idea. Also, we talked about budgeting, and that's crucial at any age, really, but especially in college where you're sometimes living on a paper-thin budget. Tell us a little bit about some good best practices for keeping a budget while you're in school.
Sure. There are a lot of online tools now and also available on mobile. For example, we have a great one called My Money Manager that's available on mobile or at macu.com. That can help you simplify what most people consider to be tedious processes of a budget. That also then helps you determine, as you look at your long-term finances, your short-term things that you have to pay for every month, look at what maybe you would just have once in a calendar year or once in an academic year versus things that you need on a monthly basis. Compare all of those expenses with the income that you have, and then check with your budget frequently enough to make sure that you're not overspending.
Yeah, some good advice. I remember my freshman year of college, very quickly, those credit card little kiosks that pop up everywhere, the little tents, and they're trying to get you to sign up for the credit cards, sometimes that have extremely high interest rates. What about credit cards for college-age students?
So a credit card for a college-age student can be a great way to start earning credit or establishing credit, but only if it's used very wisely. We don't want to get into the habit of buying things that we can't afford. So make sure, as you mentioned, that you know what the interest rate is, that you see if the card has any annual fees, and also then you check any fine print. It's best if a credit card's used only for emergencies and then after you've depleted any savings that you have.
Something to be very leery of when you're going to college campuses, those little tents that pop up everywhere. Appreciate it, Tony. Good information. More to come on macu.com. Thanks for joining us on a Money Monday. Good to see you. Well, Professor